On your side tonight, a call about a prowler in North Memphis did not end like you might expect. A Memphis police officer dug deeper when he saw a group of trespassing teenagers.
Getting to the root of the problem is what you call this. WREG investigator Jessica Gertler explains how he's now trying to get them on the right path and why one criminal court judge believes stories like this can curb crime.
Ooh, just cutting grass.
The sun blazing that June afternoon when a group of teens finished their lawn care job in North Memphis.
We were walking, it was this house on the right, like on the right side.
A vacant house, shaded with AC. It felt like an oasis for Ladarius Evans and his buddies when they walked in.
We just in there trying to get some air, but other people probably didn't see that. You got tattoos and people like stereotype you a lot, especially in my life.
It was a call. Prowler call.
Randy Taylor is a Memphis police officer.
A lot of kids were going into an abandoned house. Trespassing is a crime.
About 20 minutes, somebody around the window with their gun. I opened the blinds. He like, don't move, don't move. But like, you know, you can't be in here. He telling me what I was doing.
The officers that made the scene first, they didn't charge him with trespassing. So I saw an opportunity because during that whole incident, he was telling us his story about how he was trying to earn money, trying to earn income, and he was cutting grass, and they were trying to get out of the heat, and he needed to earn money to buy food.
So Taylor gave him his card and offered help.
I couldn't make him call me, but I believed that I could help him.
Taylor started a nonprofit called Hope Activated, aimed at mentoring teens and young men, hoping to change their mind and actions, get them on the right path. They bring them to their South Memphis Center into a positive environment.
And we're able to pour into them and help them and teach them that we do care about them.
They offer programs that help young fathers. Also, they help with financial literacy and obtaining a driver's license. Why did you call?
If I didn't, I wasn't gonna get nowhere else. Like, God sent people in your life for a reason.
Evans had been in trouble with the law before. He says it distracted him and kept him from earning his high school diploma.
I'm repeating the same thing over and over. I woke up to realize life ain't fair.
And he was the only one who could change it. See, Evans had been sleeping on a friend's couch. He didn't have much. His mother died a couple years ago, and his father has never been in his life.
If he pop up right now, I probably wouldn't say nothing to him.
Shelby County Juvenile Court data shows out of all the kids accused of being unruly or having committed a crime, 2/3 are raised in a home with a single mother. Only 4% are living in a home with two parents.
This morning we had several guilty pleas. None of them went to school past 10th grade. They all dropped out of school. None of them have fathers.
Shelby County Criminal Court Judge Chris Kraft.
In 47 years, I've only had 17 fathers in my courtroom at all to testify for a kid.
He says young men need someone to look up to and care. Oftentimes, they're finding that in a gang.
They just want other men to look at them with some kind of self-esteem. And they're not growing up with men in the home anymore, and it's getting worse and worse. And that's why we have so much crime.
Being out in the front lines, do you think that that's what Memphis lacks, or mentors?
I do. I mean, you can look at this kid and he could have been easily labeled as a criminal. With us giving him an opportunity and him taking advantage of the opportunity, then you can see that he's not a criminal. He's not a criminal at all. He just needed an opportunity. He needed someone to come alongside of him and let him know that we care.
Evans is now working with Taylor and his organization. He's mowing lawns, helping around Taylor's church.
It's ratchet.
He says he's trying to change his course, be successful, make a better life.
See, my daddy couldn't do that, so I'm gonna do that for mine. I'm gonna do whatever he couldn't do for me. Hopefully this inspires some young people.
Investigating for news leader Jessica Gertler, WREG News Channel 3.
Trying to make change. Great story. Evans says his goal is to get his welding certificate, and ultimately he wants to do underwater welding in the oil industry. To learn more about Hope Activated, or if you want to get involved, go to our website, WREG.com, and click on this story.